What is a narrative poem? Have you ever wondered how a poem can tell a story? A narrative poem is a special type of poetry that does just that. It tells a complete story, much like a short story or novel, but it does so in verse. This means it has a rhythm and often includes rhyme. In a narrative poem, you will find key elements like plot, characters, setting, conflict, and resolution. These components work together to create a story that unfolds from beginning to end. And like lyric poetry, which focuses on emotions and personal feelings, narrative poetry is all about storytelling. One of the main features of narrative poetry is its storytelling nature. These poems include characters and settings, along with a sequence of events. This structure helps readers follow the story easily. You might notice that some narrative poems do not follow a straight timeline. They can start in the middle of the action or jump around in time. This nonlinear approach can make the story even more engaging. Another interesting aspect is the variety in form. Narrative poems can look very different depending on the time period or culture. For example, some contemporary narrative poems are written in free verse, which allows for more creativity in how the story is told. Many narrative poems also incorporate mythological themes. These themes connect the story to larger universal ideas, making the poem feel more significant. When it comes to teaching literature and poetry, narrative poems can be a great tool. They help students analyze ballads, which are a type of narrative poem. Ballads often use simple language and a strong rhythm to tell stories about love, loss, or adventure. By examining these elements, students can better understand how narrative poetry uses storytelling techniques. This understanding can spark discussions about character development and plot structure. Encouraging students to talk about narrative poetry can help them appreciate how poetry can convey complex stories in a condensed form. It opens up a world of creativity and expression that can inspire both students and teachers alike.